Going to see a week from today. It opens next Wednesday. Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis. I guarantee it's funny. It's called We're the Millers.
How would you like to make 10 grand?
Drug dealing?
It's not drug dealing, it's smuggling. Me crossing the border alone? Huge red flag. But families, hi, they don't get a second look. So I need you to be my wife. Look, I hired this dork that lives in my building and a little gutter punk. Kenny, meet your new sister. We just have to dress up like a squeaky clean all-American family. This is my son, Kenny Miller, and my lovely daughter, Casey.
Jesus.
Casey, that's Emma Roberts. How about that? Will Poulter plays a young boy who's never been kissed. They're describing him as an 18-year-old virgin. Emma Roberts is a runaway. And of course, Jason Sudeikis is a small-time drugs peddler who needs to get back some money so he doesn't get in big trouble. So he recruits all these people, including the 44-year-old Jennifer Aniston, who's a stripper in the movie, to be his family. They jump in an RV to go across the border, and that way they don't fear the border police because they figure they can sneak their way through. And it turns out to be the ultimate family getaway indeed. So I talked to these two. That would be Jennifer Aniston and Jason Sudeikis. We talked a little bit about how in the world could you like these guys? Because what? They're like lawbreakers and strippers.
Functional dysfunction?
Functional dysfunction.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because these people aren't exactly what you call role models, at least
No.
3 out of 4 or so.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the audience is out there cheering for him, really pulling for him. Why do you think that is?
Oh, because everybody loves a little loser.
A cad, yeah. Everybody, you know.
Struggling, wanting to not be a loser.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. I think they see that we actually, they probably see before the characters do that they're actually, you know, good people and they get along well.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh my God. What does he look like? I can't look. Is it bad?
Listen.
Hey, listen to me. It's not that bad.
Dude, it's really bad.
No, it isn't.
Have
It
you
isn't. No.
seen what
I'm
you're
not gonna
telling
look
me?
at it.
You're going to a hospital.
What? No.
No, you.
No,
How bad
no,
is it?
absolutely. Kenny, you're okay.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. Rub some dirt on it. Let's get back in the RV.
Kenny,
Let's go.
no.
I can't feel
me.
my bingo.
Kenny is fine.
That is one crazy scene. What was that day like shooting that scene, or however long it took?
Well, it didn't take that long, did it? We kind of were out because we were outside, and poor Will, you know, we had to wrap that up pretty quick so he didn't have to stand out there at his skivvies.
Literally on the side of a highway.
Yeah.
Which
Totally
was pretty.
exposed.
Yeah.
That's right, poor little Will got bit in a gynecological area, and he gets swollen, and everybody is laughing their you-know-what's off. And you know, it's sort of funny, too, we talked to Jason Sudeikis. He just now says he's not going to do Saturday Night Live anymore. And another funny little story on the side was I was sitting on the street, Crosby Street in Soho, waiting for my interviews later in the day, and the SUV pulls up, and Jennifer Aniston is about to get out, and just as she goes to get out of the car, all these Jeeps and motorcycles and all these things stop. Guys jump out of the car, all these cameras flashing, flashing, flashing. Security comes out of the building, clearing the way for her, and this is like at 10 o'clock in the morning. No one knew she was coming, but somebody knew she was coming, so she is still hot indeed. Okay, now we're talking about Emma Roberts and Will Poulter. Let's take a look at this. This is, you know, Will's the guy that got bit, you know, so I had a chance to talk to them a little bit too.
It's honestly it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. When I saw it, like it's so, I just love the way the whole thing plays out because you would never think that that was what was going to happen and that you would see the full package.
Literally, yeah. It's funny. I didn't actually nothing on screen. Like I didn't grow up with anything that was on screen, and
It was
Rawson
fake.
kind of promised me that. So I basically had everything kind of covered up with a ton of makeup and prosthetics and plastic whatnots, and a poor guy called Tony, it was actually his job to come in and do that. So he really is like the hero of the movie for having to go through the most traumatic experience that any of us encountered.
I got to tell you what was shocking for me was to see the transformation when you went from being the street person to being the daughter. That transformation is incredible.
I know, I love that. That was so fun for me. It was actually, when I saw the movie put together, I was like, I kind of like my little punk look. I wish I had kept it for longer. But no, that was fun because it was cool to get to do like the piercings and the heavy eyeliner and then go to like, you know, perfect daughter.
Yes, indeed. She's a sweetie, and Will Poulter, you might remember him from Chronicles of Narnia. Now, this next lady, Kathryn Hahn, you've seen her in a bunch of movies, like Step Brothers, a whole bunch of films, and she's always hilarious, she's funny, and she's got a real Cleveland connection that sort of came out by surprise during these interviews. Check it out.
David Moss from Fox Cleveland, USA.
I have been slated.
I'm from Cleveland. That's why.
That's why.
Yes, yes. Oh, good to see you. Yeah.
Nice to see you, too.
Thank you.
Did you miss home at all?
Yes, I was trying to get back this summer. I miss home.
What neighborhood were you in?
Cleveland Heights.
Cleveland Heights, that's right. And I'm in Beechwood.
Yes, my grandma lived in Lyndhurst, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we had Shaker Heights between us.
Yes, always.
Always.
But why? I feel like everybody is, when they say Cleveland, they always say Shaker Heights, and I'm always like, no.
No, you're funny. How old were you when you left Cleveland Heights?
When did I leave? I guess when I went to college. So when, 18, 17.
So what's your fondest memory of living there? The snow?
Oh, I have so many fond memories of, I'm just walking to school, just like Coventry. There was so many.
Oh, yeah, Coventry.
I was a curtain puller at the Cleveland Playhouse.
Oh, that's terrific. Coventry, those were the days of like the smuggling in this movie back when you were there, right?
Yes. I mean, I was still getting, mochas at Arabica, so I was not really, I was too young to know what was happening
Remember the
behind
Gap
the scenes.
there on the corner, Generation Gap?
Yes. What's that pizza place that I love that's like the greatest pizza?
Geraci's.
Oh, the best pizza on the planet.
We're jamming now. We're cooking.
now we're jamming.
We can't be stopped.
Oh yeah, this is our cooking section.
So what do you like to cook?
What do I like to cook? Oh, I like to make it, right now I'm like making a kale salad. I know this sounds real boring, but it's healthy. You gotta massage the leaves first, David.
Oh, like Jennifer? Well, I got a snort. That's pretty good.
Oh, brother.
I love seeing you.
It's such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Kiss that city for me.
She did have a scene with Jennifer in a tent where they're experimenting in a way where there's a odd massage taking place, so hence the kale joke. So there you go. So this one opens a week from today, and if you want to take the kids to the movie starting today, Smurfs 2 is in theaters, so check it out. Now talking about We're the Millers, there's a preview screening for We're the Millers on Monday, and that's at Cinemark Valley View, and of course we have some passes for you. Callers number 8 and 9 can go to this one, 216-578-0888, so good luck. And guess what? New Day Cleveland.